petrified but moving like I got no sense of urgency. Pride make it act way harder than it really be. Pride hide the shame of sin and cut off all utilities. Pride hide the pain of growing up inhaling poverty. Pride make it feel a way that you won't follow me. Make it flash 1,000 like he hit the lottery. Make a baby mama make it harder than it gotta be. Make you have to take the court to see a prodigy. Make you have to use your last resort and pull a robbery. Pride be the reason for the family dichotomy. Got uncles and some aunties that's too proud to give apology. Slowly realizing what the root of all my problems be. It got me feeling different when somebody said they proud of me. Pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. And it left so many.
The noise coming from my mic.
Pride is the devil. I think it got a hold on me.
Huh?
Pride is the devil. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything to fill the void. And when you're gone, will I have anything or will I be destroyed? Terrified, paranoid, I put you over everything to fill the void. And when you're gone, will I have anything or will I be destroyed? Yeah. Too much money to count, what's the amount? 10 of a bounce, I got a pen to add it up. Then pay somebody to make sure whatever amount he say, can back it up. Directs on racks, I'm racking up, stacking up. You reaching or acting up, break it down.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Out the 26-yard line, just across the 20.
Are you ready? So are you ready?
Now a play fake, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ocean who?
To throw is Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
When you breaking down like that, you didn't have better finding me.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Rolling to his right.
Nigga, I'm on Brady.
And Brady able to get down as he picks up the first.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Brady now on first down. Getting it out wide here to Bernard.
I get it. When you snap it,
Not much there,
soon as
only
you
a
snap
yard.
it, you're not the quarterback.
We see another
like
pitch and catch there to the running back. This position
just
just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
But I'm going to try to do it again.
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
I know you ain't about to run this shit.
They run the counter. Bernard. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 6-yard line. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. We're scoreless after 1. Second and goal from inside the 5. On play action, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they're looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really frequent combination. A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Brady will look to throw for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead from the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Cover 6, play the middle.
Yeah, the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Burrow being chased out left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to have the short.
Oh, they out of here. You're out of here. My stream do not want to hear that big mouth ass bitch.
Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand that they find spirit. Remember people asking me if I would write lyrics. Oh well, most would fail with the mic in it. Might kill it. Barney with the hat finish. Never shy with it. No L's. See your brother come and shine with it. Oh hell. If they wanna come and try to pick hotels, I ain't even gonna lie with it. When I'm on the mic killing, gonna have to 5 minutes. I've been going high with it. Yeah, I'm gonna find mimics then. Kill the mood and fill the force. Still the door. Craft a milk. Then we spill some more. Tea, drink that, and then we sit back, and then we put up our feet and make a sick track. And I've been cooking for weeks, I made a big batch, and I've been pulling receipts, I need a gift wrap. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Okay, we vibe with it. Open your mind with it. Hoping your people understand and they find spirit. Remember people asking me if I would write lyrics. Oh well, most would fail with the mic in it. Still, most that fail don't know the spell. I've been coasting for weeks, my bros are well. When they're slow and they're weak, I hold the L's. Now we glow in the streets to show the trail. Well, man, them wanna try and flex with a G. I'm the next best if they wanna step in the scene what you wanna bark a lot at the dogs. Don't play around, so don't cool the bloods. I simmer down and don't touch the pot and try and figure how we know who the plots are. Man, them wanna try and flex with the G, so protect necks if they wanna mess with the team. Your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind. Open up your mind.
Searching.
Open up your mind.
Right now.
Open up your mind. Open up your mind.
Pirates, Whipple. Pirate.
The flow, wetted it off rip, Let me tell you a story, I was a G, That company coming in like a kiss, I was hanging around it just like a cliff, We were them boys up on the strip, Yeah, swapping on Christmas like the Grinch, And we taking it before they, Last Curry the hit, he done snitched, I ain't do it, do a thing, officer, handcuff, click, fight with mama, ding, ding, kept me in, got a green card, it was hard, let the beat, She said, don't get deported, you on the brink, Every day is a mic clip, I'm a flip,
Then a UFO blimp, fly from Old Town party I keep, drive down Wynwood, busy and things. If you're this with a friend, watch, don't bother blink.
Next thing you know, then take out everything.
All of me money, bling bling, Fendi bag,
I must see karma, what I been, me eye them low like this.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Good day.
Justin Tucker ready to go here. This is going to be a ton of fun. Ravens and Bucs. Here we go from Tampa. And a short kick taking it about to 16. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Do shit. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no way to make no money. Ain't go nowhere because I'm wanting. Do shit. Same thing I've been doing for 2-3 months. Alright.
And now Bruce Arians with the play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They got other good stuff in this format. I mean, in this playbook, bro. It's not the only thing.
Now Brady. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard.
I mean, don't fall in love with this team
before he's taken down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side.
Everybody's not going to go for
that. Excellent run after the catch.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Huh?
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
I cannot hear you, bro.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
I can't hear you.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
No, I heard you say
it's a pick six, a big touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
A little better.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I can't even hear your TV. Your mic isn't picking up your TV. It was earlier.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Yeah.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Could have got on Tyler Johnson.
No, 66. Hey, Alabama.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He'll drop this off for Bernard.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
I'm here all day.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Good ball.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
You threw the ball. Like it was nothing.
Throwing to start the drive.
You had to wait and not throw the ball. Then I could have done something.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I couldn't do nothing about him
completion there.
Because you had already
make it a second down.
What I was going to do was stop and cut back the other way. You should have held on to the ball. That was a bad pass. There's a dude right on top of me.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. First down and more for Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
We is planning.
So the big play moves him all the way across
for sure.
midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
We in one right now.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Remember they kicked me out?
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Yeah, I'm still in there. I thought I was.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Get in there. Send us a
with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look.
Oh, I backed out. You wasn't in there.
Salute when you
I
see
backed
me.
out.
Slid through all the commotion. It's breaking news. They got an ad on TV. Popping out on them. I'm politicking. Probably in a section where you not permitted. My hunters matching my Dodger fitted. Playing all go. Ain't no stopping in it. Look. Salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her first. Disgusting what do for a purse. Disgusting what do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The real ones can vouch. They thought I was done, but all that out. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Salute when you see me. Yeah. Salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited.
Shit, it's probably been that. Shit.
Nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put this in it sound like
I was in this league with him for a little bit.
They gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competing. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going CM 101 Jeezy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip and retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated, I broke in the system. Had to breach it, that's mission impossible, mission completed. Salute when you see me, oh dear. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is Fiji. I gotta get back to the hood, I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up, squeaky. She fell in love. They like what I say, they repeat me. Hey, yeah, look, all this money I be spending on BBs. That's why you gotta salute when you see me.
You know.
Hey, woo, hey, yeah. First off, let me say, I'm just out here getting money every day. I'm just out here, got sour lemonade.
That's what I'm telling this nigga. I was like, shit, hopefully we get a, you know what I'm saying? We get a game.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go on EA Sports.
When your ass start playing offense.
Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green.
Oh, he said it.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First carry for James Conner.
Oh, come on.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
Good no throw.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Murray a give. This is Conner. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Look at
that. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
where y'all at? Y'all want left, right, middle? Where we going?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's a pick.
And able to find Allen Lazard.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Take the B. Always take the always take the B, bro. You work your way down. Start high.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real, and a pretty nice opening statement.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On 1st and 10 is counter. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I promise you that ain't me. These niggas is not blocking, bro. If I get decent blocks, I'm gone. I promise you.
Murray throwing quickly out to Green. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd and 2, Murray. Green brings it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Murray. It's caught right side by Daniels.
I was about to put back in.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Already threw it, so I had to keep
that
going.
one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing again, Murray looking for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 76 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw again on second down, Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outrun 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Mike 51. Here we go. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
X.
And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I had 6.
Murray to air it out again. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people
over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep it from going all the way.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Boom.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That's complete right side to Lazard. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. And Crosby puts it through, And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game, you'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one caught by Max Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 51, Mike 51. You ain't going nowhere. 51 the mic, boys, 51.
Murray now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Why he throw it on the line like that?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Because I seen that corner bail, so that's why I started going outside.
Murray now to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
I was going to get to the corner.
Here's Murray. And Green with a catch left side.
Yeah, don't send him on the street. I'm going to the corner. And like when you going a bunch of underneath and shit like that,
here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Stay on.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch me when I cut to the sideline.
To throw is Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Throw that to me.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man
when
winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
I was on D-hop.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Murray now. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Is that man?
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Move in the middle.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
Cover 3.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Rodgers. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Man, Bill Belichick.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Jones.
Oh!
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete.
I think we gave him a pick 6. Was it pick 6? We gave him 6.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing too much.
Right.
Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, it
what y'all shit saying? Waiting for a player?
Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. No, you see my text, baby, please say something. By the glass, your man, a cheapskate, huh? Gotta move on my release day, huh? This is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell it. It is what it is. But said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no done. Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us.
We in one.
Man, a house in Rosewood, it too plush.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, they let me. He just joined you though, so I'm about to join you.
Life is good. You know what I mean?
What up, man?
they doubt, the more dollars come in. Went from the 4, now I'm driving the 6. Always upgrading, I had to stay patient, but I ain't been waiting. I'm stalking these ends.
It's Jordan doing his first.
Milking the game for all that it is. 5% 10. They can't even really see who it is, but they know who it is. One-on-one whip, no one driving.
The older Jordan, like the one during his second season. But it ain't the young one with the hair.
Shop at boutiques, I don't mall shop. I don't want nothing that y'all got. Said I never come back, now they all shot. Talking about, is that him? Yes, sir. Fly riding in the M, yes, sir. Same squad since back then, yes, sir. I just say the RPM. Yo, was hungry, so I stopped to get us some checkers. I'm the night, and she leaving the night. It's no good mornings, and we can't do breakfast. She been telling me that too stressful. She giving you breathing room, she give me pressure.
The clips had the link, but
you hate what you broke, I'm just praying God bless you. Yeah. Need prayer, the way that I'm winning ain't fair.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here on E.
Hello.
Dame un poquito, papi.
Yep.
Misunderstood. Everything's all good, please. Don't kick me out. I got enough inside of footage. When my footage from my mouth, I got in touch, getting me in touch with my emotions. Who the is my promotion? Why not the one involved getting chosen? Kinda walking, wrist frozen, making mode and a billionaire with a Bentley in the back. The label called a bill, but I still ain't see a scratch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
On 1st down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
This is Connor running right. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throw left side complete. That's Green. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Fascinated with the ball carry move.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's response.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
To another option.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts fumbles it, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Past the 20. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Next to score, Cardinals 7, Eagles 0.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Connor on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A man from the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. This is Chase Edmonds. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 22, Murray. He finds Hopkins complete, and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to put...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Chris Watkins, 81 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give running right is counter. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch.
Bro. That
was thrown too close
that shit threw me off because it didn't come as fast as I thought it would.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels.
That nigga better
and
stop
they get to him
me,
after
bro.
a gain of 6 to the 46. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
This is so annoying, bro.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
Oh, come here, T-Mo.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. To Connor on the check down. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's all you got to do.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point, good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7.
For no reason.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And it's not Christian Kirk, bro. And not Christian Kirk.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Wide open. I didn't do one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Forced, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Hey, yo, Mom, I'm doing something right now.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Talking about gonna have to wait.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Peter Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he pushed it right. It's no good. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. There he goes left side.
Right down
He's at the 50.
You're welcome.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
That was real light. He wasn't
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, swerve the shit out, man. They kept going.
All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Cut that shit out, nigga.
And he'll work it across
midfield
inside the 45.
Both the runs and then when he called a bubble,
and a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want touchdown.
Chase Edmonds, 44 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
We in the end zone, never in the friend zone. You hear me?
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On the line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll run here with Connor. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
You know who it is. It ain't me. Nah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 10, Hurts dancing to his left. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reger. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 50 yards. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the 10.
Outside. Better stay to the left. Outside. Outside. Come on, turn around. Bop! Oh!
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down. Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws in this window.
Hey, bro, my bad. Hey, my bad, bro.
Hey. Whoa.
He said it be all people.
Hey.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
I was trying to block.
Making a change today. Been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. It's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one, and that day is the only 2, man. How many times have I shown improvement, man? How many nights have I told? Swerving the block holes, not trying to put the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. Thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? As soon as you give him soul, you blow up and they say you're selling.